Doctor's orders. Have more fun. Well, NEF Downs is an expert on the topic. She's a New York Times best-selling author and host of the wildly popular podcast, That Sounds Fun, and she has a new children's book, What Sounds Fun to You? Welcome back to the show, Annie.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Dr. Orden. Glad to be here.
Good to see you, but my kids are all grown up in their 30s, two docs, but hopefully those grandchildren are coming soon. So I looked at the book and I absolutely love it. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, you know what? With what sounds fun to you, it's a question I ask people all the time. It really is. It sparks conversation. I realize that if we start asking that to children, it's teaching them how to focus on fun, even in these strange days. It has been incredibly fun to have the conversations around the book.
Andy, you have some tips on how to have fun, not just fun, but more fun with kids. But before we get into those, I want to bring in parenting and resiliency expert, our friend, my colleague, Dr. Deborah Gilboa, to the show. Welcome as always, Doc.
Hi, thank you. Annie, it's so nice to meet you.
Thanks, you too, Dr. G.
Dr. G, we know you know a lot on this subject. Mom of 4 teens, this is a big part of your practice, dealing with kids of all ages. So how do you keep it fun at home?
Okay, so I have 4 teen boys. Most of their idea of fun centers around food. So we'll do a wacky dinner where we do fondue or try to make our own sushi. Doesn't go well, but it tastes good. I find that if I can find something they're interested in, like eating, but also really anything that interests them, then the fun is much easier to find. The other day, one of them was bored and going through old actual vinyl albums that I had when I was a kid and put one on because it had songs he recognized from being at camp. And the next thing I know, the 4 of them are dancing like lunatics around my living room. And it was really one of the most fun times that we'd had in a long time. So I think following their interests and their lead is one of the best things that I've done.
Dr. G, tell us, why is fun so important for kids as they're growing up?
Well, weirdly, it's fun because it feels good. It feels good in part because of the chemicals that get released in our brain. We have, for example, oxytocin, which is this bonding chemical. When we have fun with people, we associate those people with those feelings. So it makes our people, our family, the place that we want to go to when we're not feeling good, when we have something difficult that we have to navigate, or it makes us feel more drawn to them or more connected to them. And it's really important for us to remember that the positive cognitive and social and emotional impact that we can have on development isn't only through fun with our preschoolers. It's true with our teenagers and our young adults as well, who are still developing. So when we have fun, we get to cement home or togetherness as a safe, desirable place to be.
Annie, what are your tips for having fun with kids?
Well, for starters, I'd say go outside. I have a friend who says it's not the weather that's the problem, it's the clothes you have that's the problem. So we can really go outside anytime, and just getting outside with our kids for a couple of minutes. I mean, letting them look at the world and explore the world goes a really long way, and ask them open-ended questions. That was one of my favorite things as a teacher. It's still one of my favorite things with my mini BFFs is saying, hey, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And let them answer, or asking them, what's your favorite thing? Like Dr. G was saying, what's your favorite thing to eat? If you could eat one thing forever, what would you eat? I mean, asking some of these questions that invite them to fun and invite them to share their heart goes a really long way.
I mean, those are good questions for adults too. I mean, those work for anybody. They work for adults. They're going to work well for kids too. And what I love about that line of questioning, and it's going to get them thinking a little bit, which is always great.